Alright, welcome to another pickups video. Most of the things in this video I forgot to show in the last couple of pickups videos. And I have acquired some new things. Not a lot of video game stuff this time, but go ahead and show what we have. Here is Diddy Kong Racing. It's a near mint copy. The label's in pretty much near mint condition. I can only see a few scratches on the front of the label here. Came complete with the box, manual, and a couple other inserts. Well, to some collectors it's not complete because it doesn't have the cardboard insert that actually holds the cartridge in place. But here's the box. It's in decent shape. Came to me actually flat, which is a good way to ship something like this. That way it doesn't actually get crushed in the shipping process. But beautiful artwork there. Great game. I had it when I was younger. Like a lot of other gamers back then, we didn't keep the boxes to our games that often for Super Nintendo and N64. So it's kind of probably going to get harder and harder to find these as time goes on. But here's the manual. I think it's full color, which is nice. They just don't do that anymore, unfortunately. So that's that. And they actually have an operation card, which is interesting. They'd include this. So there's the controls. Neat that they would include that. Usually that's in the instruction booklet. And a free offer for Nintendo Players Guide, which obviously they don't make that anymore. But awesome racing game. I had to have it. I saw it, got it for a good deal. That's usually what I go for. I'll try and find a game. These old games in decent shape with the box for a good price, and just get lucky somehow with that most of the time. On to the next item, which is also made by Nintendo. Everything out for it. Okay, here is the Zelda edition of the 3D XL. This is a limited edition. As shown on the cover here, this is what it looks like. This is exactly what it looks like. A great little system. It has a Link Between Worlds as a digital download. You just enter code and you can download the game. It takes about an hour to download. Each full-size game does vary as far as times go to download the game. So I think this game took about maybe 45 minutes to maybe an hour to download at night via wireless internet router. I don't think you can actually plug this thing in to the internet. No, you cannot. It's all got to be wireless, and it's really easy to set up. But a great little system. Had to have it. Saw it for a decent price. I think I overpaid for it, but you know, there's no other way to get it. I didn't want to go to a store and buy it because I hadn't seen it in stores in a while, and I never really went looking for this thing. I just saw it online, saw it for a decent deal, thought, hey, I gotta have this, and I want this game. Great game, brings back a lot of great memories. Has music from A Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, and some other, I think some of the Game Boy Zelda games as well has some of the music from that. Maybe even the original NES version. I'm not sure. I think I'm about halfway through the game, trying to get the Master Sword right now, trying to get past that stage with the, I forget what they call them, the ghost with the lanterns. Kind of stuck on that, but the music in this game is fully orchestrated, going back to that. And just playing it and hearing the music brings a smile to my face because it takes me right back to 1992. You know, playing A Link to the Past. The world is just like A Link to the Past, the whole world. But the dungeons and other buildings and stuff like that are not exactly the same layout. It is similar in some cases, but there's whole new layouts here, whole new bosses. Some of them Great graphics, just stunning in 3D. I mean, it's awesome to play this in 3D. And the game looks fine with the 3D fully off. Sound is pretty decent coming out of the speakers. Go ahead and show the system here. If you have headphones, I recommend you use them. Here's the actual system, your 2 screens here. On the box it claims to have 90% larger screen. I don't know about that, if those numbers are correct. But you have your start button here. Let's get moving. Move in closer. Home button, your select, Y, X, A, and B, control stick, and D-pad. And 2 speakers here on the side, so it is stereo. You have your camera up here, and you have, I believe, 2 cameras here. I have no idea what that's for. I think that's you could do I think video chat or something. You can actually chat with a friend maybe that's across the room or something like that. I don't know, but it's a pretty hefty little system. And I do have some digital downloads, Castlevania and Super Mario The Lost Levels, which is the Japanese version of Super Mario 2, which is the true sequel to that actual game. The one we got here in America was not the true sequel. It was just thrown together. Something, enemies taken out of another game, and they drop Mario down into that world, so kind of strange. I do plan on getting some more downloaded games off the Virtual Console, as well as maybe get a couple more full size or full games. I don't have any physical games for the Nintendo 3DS yet, but I will be getting it. And this is the 3DS XL. So great system, looks beautiful, just beautiful. Has even the back battery cover here is unique to the system. So if I ever have to replace that, it won't be anymore, but that's okay. Comes with the original charger. This is all brand new, by the way. And the AC adapter, I saw the price for this in the store, and it's very reasonable. So you're not going to pay out the ass if you want to replace this. Replace the AC adapter. If you do replace it with official stuff, which I'm going to do with a new system like that. Here is the original CD release of Peter Gabriel's So. I can tell it's original because of the copyrights in the back, and I made sure to make sure it was original. Great album here. This guy was in Genesis, if you're familiar with that band. Track listing is Red Red Rain. It's kind of hard to focus on this. The print quality is not that great. Sledgehammer, Don't Give Up. In Your Eyes, Big Time. I think We Do What We're Told is good. I grew up with this album. This is the original. There is a 2012 remaster, or a 25th anniversary remaster that came out. I think that came out in 2012. I heard that after buying this, and then I thought, hey, wow, this is great. I have to get this. But since I grew up with the original album and its sound, I decided just to not buy that for a while, because it sounds just fine. The original mix sounds just fine. There's also an immersion box set of this album out, and a deluxe edition of the remaster as well. I think that's all remastered audio, the 25th anniversary packages of this album. I also grew up with the record of this, so sounds phenomenal. The original mix just sounds just fine. Here is the Lost Highway soundtrack. I haven't opened this yet. It's kind of strange I chose these couple different soundtracks lately. You have David Bowie, I'm Deranged, Edit, Trent Reznor, Video Drones, Questions, Nine Inch Nails, The Perfect Drug. That's the biggest reason I bought this. Smashing Pumpkins, that's an interesting song. I haven't heard that. Lou Reed, This Magic Moment. I have heard some of that. Marilyn Manson, Apple of Sodom. That's a good song. You also have Rammstein, Hear It to Midge. Trent Reznor's Driver Down. Another Marilyn Manson song, I Put a Spell on You. That's the big reason why I bought this, is for the Nine Inch Nails tracks and Marilyn Manson tracks. I'll listen to all the stuff in between, and there is some music I haven't heard on here, so that's pretty cool. So stay tuned for part 2 coming up next.